Here's my analysis of the number 17 Oklahoma versus number 23 Baylor women's basketball game. Yes, it was an upset. The final score was 81-70. First of all, Baylor in the first quarter started really fast, 21 points to 5. In fact, 3 of those points by Oklahoma were free throws. The second quarter, Oklahoma woke up a little bit, 25 points scored, but Baylor had 13. Third quarter, 23-15, including a buzzer beater 3 by Sarah Andrews. Fourth quarter, 25-24 in favor of Oklahoma, but here's the deal. Oklahoma was just doing the foul game during that time. Oklahoma shot the ball 31.1% from the field, 19 for 61 overall, 8 for 29 on threes. They usually make more threes, but they were off in this game. 27.6%. In fact, only 2 players combined for 7 threes out of 18. After that, everyone else was 1 for 11. 24 for 32 on free throws for Oklahoma in this game. 42 rebounds, which is 16 of those are offensive. 13 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 19 turnovers though. They made them turn the ball over a lot. 27 fouls. And they had 2, 4, 11, 13 points off the bench. I will say the officiating was questionable for both sides in this game. Baylor, on the other hand, had 16 points off the bench. So they did win that battle. Baylor shot the ball better than Oklahoma in this game. 40.3%. 27 for 67 overall. 7 for 25 on threes, which most of those misses were in the second quarter. 24-27 on free throws, which is 74.1%. Granted, you want to make more than that, but that's better than it's been. 36 rebounds in the game, 13 of those offensive. Yes, the guy rebounded, but here's the deal. They were making more shots than Oklahoma. And they had 6 more attempts, too. 12 assists, which is not as good as Oklahoma. 10 steals, though. That's better than Oklahoma. 2 blocks, which is not as good as Oklahoma. 17 turnovers, which is better than Oklahoma, but still too many turnovers. 26 fouls. Now, Jamie Asbury had 14 points on 6 for 12 shooting, 1 for 6 on threes. She was off in this game, but she made 1 when the team needed it. 1 for 1 on free throws, 6 rebounds in the game, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 foul. Jane Owens had a good game, 9 points on 3 for 9 shooting. Granted, 3 for 9 is not that great of a percentage. 0 for 2 on threes, 3 for 4 on free throws, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, which is a little too many. She did foul out with 5 fouls. But Sarah Andrews, my goodness, she blew up in this game. 30 points, 8 for 20 shooting, 5 for 12 on threes, 9 for 11 on free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Dariana Little Paige Buggs played only 10 minutes as a starter. She fouled out in 10 minutes of play with 2 points and 1 for 1 shooting, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. Kaylin Bickle had 10 points on 2 for 8 shooting, but 1 for 2 on threes, and she did make 5 out of 6 on free throws, though. That helped. And she had 10 rebounds in the game. 2 assists, 3 turnovers, which is still a little too much. 4 fouls, though. Now, Bella Fauntleroy, she played 17 minutes. She fouled out with 8 points on 4 for 7 shooting, 0 for 2 on threes, 0 for 2 on free throws, including an air ball free throw, which I know she wants to forget. 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 turnovers. Kyrie Ferrara didn't score, 0 for 2 shooting with 0 points, of course, 0 for 1. 0 for 1 on threes. 2 rebounds, though, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, which is a little too much. 2 fouls. Kendra Gillespie had 2 points on 1 for 5 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 foul. But Erica Porter stepped up in this game. 6 points on 2 for 3 shooting, 2 for 3 on free throws as well, and 3 rebounds, and 1 turnover and 3 fouls. Granted, the fouls. Some of these fouls were questionable, like I said, on both ends of the floor, and it was just no rhythm in the game. I will say, Jaden Van Ginebee didn't play in this game. I don't know what it happened. How come it didn't? She didn't play. I think it would be like an illness because she was not even on the bench. We just need to get her healthy. Hopefully she gets better after her birthday yesterday. I mean, now going forward for Oklahoma in the next 5 games. They have number 11 Iowa State at home. Ooh, that's difficult right after a loss. And they could very well get out of top 25 with that loss. For all I know, they could. On the road to Texas Tech, they're 12-2. Granted, their record could be inflated due to the strength of schedule. They host number 21 Kansas currently. They go on the road to TCU, and they also host Oklahoma State that's 10-3 with the first-year head coach. Now, for Baylor's side of things, they go on the road to play number 21 Kansas. They should play with house money in that game with no pressure. They won a game that they shouldn't. Now, if they go 2-0, that's a bonus. I was just hoping for 1-1 this week. But if they could get 2-0, that would be huge in both their games this week. Then they host Oklahoma State, that's 10-3. Granted, it's up to this day in terms of rankings and records. I mean, then they go on the road to West Virginia, that's 9-3 with their first-year coach from South Dakota. Then they host 11-3 Kansas State. And then they host Texas, that's 10-4. So, as you could tell, there's only 2 road games in the next 5 games here. If they beat Kansas on the road this week, there's no question they're going to be a top 20 team again. It's not the problem of will they be a top 25 team still. It shouldn't be that problem because you beat number 17. It shouldn't be. So, and I knew going into these next 2 games was going to be difficult. But they beat a quality team. So, they should move up regardless. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I see you guys later. It's going to do 500 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.